Go to not a member, join USAA. It'll tell you right here, you need to be, what y'all got going on? It's Credit Fiend, we back. Yeah, we got the laptop too. I'm gonna be telling you guys all about these USAA cards and giving you a good understanding of what we got going on. All right, now I know it's been a little while and somebody messaged me talking about do some more videos. So I had to jump back on here as soon as I saw that because I was like, oh, they is feeling for that credit. Okay, cool then. All right, so what we got right here, we're gonna pull it to the screen. We got the credit cards pulled up on USAA. Of course, you gotta be a member. So you can't be a brother or a sister or nothing like that. So if you go to not a member, join USAA, it'll tell you right here, you need to be a spouse and children of USAA member. If you weren't already directly in the military, gotta have that under honorable conditions too, okay? So boom, we got that covered, how you get in. These are the rewards points cards. They got it categorized for you right here. So what this first one is, the USAA Eagle Navigator, okay? This card right here has 30,000 bonus points after spending 3,000 on qualifying purchases within 90 days. Again, so that's $1,000 a month. Break that down again, that's $250 a week. Now, check me on this math because I got the laptop, I'm doing this and that and stuff like that. So bear with me, but double check me on my math if I'm wrong because I got a lot going on. Okay, so you earn 30,000 points. Now, how much is 30,000 points? Well, we just moved that decimal over 2 times because this is technically 1 cent for every dollar that you spend, okay? So if we move that decimal over 2 points, you can see right there where the cursor is, that's $300. But the thing is that this interest rate is gonna be a little bit higher than what you're gonna see in the video, leading into the video, later on in the video, whatever you wanna say. And this also has a $95 annual fee. Okay, here's your bonus rewards, right? I don't know if you fly and stuff, that's why it's got the navigator on there, right? So it's got the TSA pre-check, and then you get 10,000 annual bonus points equal to $100 in travel after booking a hotel or car through there. So it's got a little 4 right there, so you gotta go see those terms and conditions. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and write that down for you guys so you don't forget. Let's speed up to it though. The $95 annual fee, so you gotta be aware of that. Now you can't get over that if you use the card enough. You will, because you're getting 3 cents per dollar. So you'd have to do the math on that to make sure you're at least meeting this $95 annual fee if you do want to get this card, okay? But to me, I don't know. It's up to you though. You know what I'm saying? You want to pay that fee and a higher interest rate. Now you might be looking at this and seeing the 20 and stuff and saying that's not high or whatever, or even the 28, because some people be getting like 30, right? So because of the interest rates and stuff, the interest rates just went down, so that's why you're probably seeing the 28. But yeah, so that's that one right there. Next, we got the USAA Rewards American Express card. Okay, you get 3 points on dining, 2 points on groceries, 2 points at gas station, 1 point on everything else. 2,500 bonus points, so move this over twice, you only get $25, but that's after your first purchase, okay? That might cover your food or something like that. That's just for getting the card, okay? We gonna cover your little, you know what I'm saying, 3 for me or whatever, you feel me? Okay, so it says there's an offer on this card, 0% interest for 15 months. So that's 1 year, 3 months, okay? That's lit right there. On balance transfers and convenience checks within 90 days of opening. Then the interest rate ranges from 15% to 29, which is the highest, right? And then it'll apply back to it after that period, and it'll be a transaction fee of 5%, probably on those balance transfers, but you're getting 0% interest for 15 months. So even if you had 15% interest that year, and let's say you didn't pay that balance or whatever the case is, you're only paying 5% of that interest, right? For the year, and it's 0. So I'd rather pay 5% interest than pay 15 to 29% or whatever your other cards are, because I guarantee you, if you ain't with these credit unions, your interest rate ain't that low. I'm telling you, it ain't. So, but maybe it is, I don't know. You could tell me down below if it is. Let me know what's these lower interest rates. You know, we always gotta save money. All right, because they out to get us. They out to get us for real, for real. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and write this one down. Okay. Whoo. Yeah, talk about a money saver right there. That's a good one right there, okay? And you get to say you got the AMEX joint too, right? because you got, you know what I'm saying? So that's another pro. There's no cons to this, really. There's no annual fee or nothing. The only con is that you're gonna get a hard pull on your credit, right? And there's ways to get that off too if you want to within 24 hours. But I don't be doing all that. That's too extra, bro. You know, I don't need to be calling them up and lying like that, bro. I mean, you're not lying. Somebody applied for the card with your name and everything. Your identity is stolen. You didn't do it. It's a little bit different because you only got 2 times on everything else. Just don't even. I'm not even gonna write that one down, bro. Don't get that one, bro. Don't get that one, bro. Don't sell yourself short. You feel me? That's selling yourself short right there. So we got those 2 right there. Here's the cashback card right here. We got the American Express, another American Express that has 0% interest. So that other one up here, the Amex one, that one was their USAA rewards. So I'll call that rewards Amex, just so you guys, you know what I'm saying, you can see your notes, all right? So you can take a screenshot of it after. But the cashback cards or whatever, you feel me? This is where it starts really getting kind of juicy at too. Cause yeah. So we're gonna say cashback Amex. Boom. You get 5% cashback on your first $3,000 in combined gas station and military based purchases yearly. So ideally, if you're going to the BX, that's what you call it, right? It's been a minute. It's been a real minute. Oh my gosh. No, that's pretty all right. Okay, and then you got limited 1% cashbacks on other purchases. Okay, that's yearly. Okay, that's those first 2 are yearly. So we got 2%. So that's actually pretty good because that's what I say. It was 150 on the top one up to in the year, and then the other one is about half that because it's 2%. Right, so that's about $75, $60, $70, something like that. That's over $200 right there, and then you get unlimited 1% cash back. So, I mean, that's pretty straight too. That's every single year. That's not just, you know, right at the beginning, like some of the other ones, right? Okay, you get 2% back over here, basically, but it do what it do, right? 0% interest for 15 months on balance transfers and all that good stuff within 90 days. Cool. 0%, 15 months. Then you got in all right interest rate range because, you know, it didn't go into 15% like this other one was, but you know, 17 is still pretty all right if you're able to get the lowest one. Now we got that preferred cash back rewards. I believe that's the one that was at the top. Yep. And then you get $200 after spending $1,000 qualifying purchases within 90 days. So that's only, like I said, a little over $300 a month, $333 a month. Okay, that's not that hard. You get the $200, boom. That's within the first 90 days. So just make sure you're using that. Then you get 1.5% cash back on all purchases, which is pretty straight too. Okay, no category restriction. They said, hey, you know what I'm saying? You get the 200. They saying basically you gotta use it twice a week for gas or something like that, and they'll give you $200 back if anything ever happens, right? God forbid, of your deductible. So let's say your deductible was like $500 or something like that. Cool. I'm getting that $200 back. Now it's $300. Okay. Same thing if you lowered it to $200. You ain't gotta pay nothing. Okay, cool. That's real cool right there. So you gotta look into it. It's got a little 7 next to that bad boy. It got a little 7 next to it. And then there was 7 that just popped up there too. And then here's their low rate cards right here. Okay, so you know what I'm saying? We got low rate, LR. Okay, this is their lowest rate right here. It goes down to 12%. Golly. Yo, I think I had that before. I may have had it like a 14. I might be capping, but yo, I think it definitely went up since everything had happened or whatever. But yo, that's wild right there. Pay less interest if you carry balance, same rate variable, APR on purchases, balance transfers, and cash advances, you feel me? So you're gonna pay 12% If you get a 12%, you're gonna pay 12% on the cash back. You're gonna pay 12% on the, bruh, that's lit right there. I'm pretty sure I got this one, but who knows? There's too many to keep up with or whatever. But yeah, they didn't have no cash back or nothing like that. But that is your cash back. When you get that low interest rate, you'd be surprised how much you save in interest. Okay, I wouldn't do this unless you really need to build credit. Like, you can get it on the side, but me personally, I don't even want nothing like that to be showing up on there. You feel me? It reports to the 3 main bureaus if you need to know. And then if you use it responsibly, you can upgrade to unsecured. So it's basically just like any other secured card. If you don't know, that's basically what they do. Okay, you gotta back the card up with some type of, you know what I'm saying, your savings or security deposit. Okay, that's what they call it. They'll let you know what you gotta do, or you know what I'm saying, you get to decide what your limit is between that range for them. Okay, and then they got the American Express joint right there too, which looks to me like it's the same thing. An American Express card, not a prepaid or debit card. Okay, a Visa credit card, not a prepaid or debit card. Like, that means that when they say that, not prepaid or debit card, because they're like, you've got to put the money on it or whatever, and they think they can just use that. No, when you use that, that is your line, okay? You're going to be charged that interest rate that they see right there. You see that 28%? That's what you're going to be charged, and it's variable. So if they raise interest rates, it goes up. If they lower interest rates, it goes down, meaning like the Fed and all that good stuff. Okay, I'm not going to get all up into that. But essentially, you're going to pay interest, you're going to pay payments on it, just like that's your credit line. That's going to be your credit line that you put forth, okay? I want to make that clear, like they made it clear, okay? If you don't pay this, you will go to collections and it'll make your credit worse, okay? It's a credit card, all right? You're just putting the money on it, all right? Say it like that. So this is all I got for you guys right here. I appreciate you guys coming in, staying tuned. I'm going to get out the way so you guys can fully get a little screenshot of that. If you guys can even read that, I don't know how it's gonna translate, because you know it's backwards right now for me on the screen. But yeah, this is what I got for you guys. Hope you guys out there doing all right and still fiending for this credit, you know what I'm saying? I got more for you guys. I ain't gonna just up and disappear, but I got a lot going on and stuff. Like I said, I moved and everything, so yeah, it's just get to it. We fiending for this credit.